Insomnia is a common sleep disorder where people have trouble falling asleep, staying asleep, or they wake up too early in the morning and don't feel refreshed either in the morning or throughout the day. The younger you are, the more sleep you actually need. So, for example, toddlers need about 11 to 14 hours of sleep, where the average adult only needs about 7.5 to 8 hours of sleep. But we do know that there are people who sleep 6 hours and some people who sleep 9 hours, and they do perfectly well. So the amount of sleep that you truly need is the amount that lets you sleep well at night and feel rested during the day. So adequate quality sleep helps to protect our physical health, our mental health, our quality of life, and our safety. We know that when people get good quality sleep, and they get enough of it, it helps our brains to work properly. It helps to develop new neural pathways that helps us with memory and with learning. It helps to keep our bodies working well because it keeps our immune system strong, and it helps to repair tissues and organs when we're sleeping at night. We also know that it helps our emotional health because it prevents us from being irritable or impulsive, and there's some evidence that shows it helps to prevent depression and anxiety. We also know that it will help your safety because we estimate that about 100,000 accidents per year in the workplace and on the road is directly related to sleep deprivation or people not getting enough sleep. We generally diagnose someone as having insomnia if they've had 3 nights per week of poor sleep that goes on for 1 month or more. If that pattern goes on for 3 or more months, we consider the insomnia to be chronic, and it generally needs some form of intervention in order to help it resolve. People will engage in things like sleep extension. And what that means is if I've had a bad night, if I didn't sleep well, I'll either sleep in the morning, take a nap, or go to bed earlier to make up that sleep. The problem is there really is no way to make up sleep because that night is gone. And when we sleep in the morning, take a nap, or go to bed earlier, what we actually do is rob sleep from the next night. The causes initially of insomnia can be many different things. It can be medical problems, it can be emotional problems, it can be things that people are taking actually either too close to bedtime, such as caffeine, alcohol, or nicotine. Also, we want people to stay on a regular sleep schedule because, again, if they are changing their sleep schedule, what time they go to bed, what time they get up, they're actually traveling to different time zones or different parts of the country on a nightly basis, which is producing jet lag, and their bodies can never adjust. We also want to make sure that the environment is conducive to sleep. So one, we want the room to be very dark. The reason we want it to be dark is that low light levels help to produce melatonin, which makes us sleepier and lowers our body temperature, which also promotes sleep. When we have higher light levels, it actually decreases melatonin production, it increases our body temperature and makes us more stimulated. We also want to make sure that we keep personal devices such as iPhones and iPads and computers out of the bedroom. Aside from them emitting light, they tend to emit high levels of blue spectrum light, which are shown to be very stimulating to your brain and tends to make us less sleepy and more awake. When you're having difficulty falling asleep or staying asleep that is causing you to become frustrated or anxious, it's probably the time to go see your healthcare provider.